Guys, they said Olori TikTok cried her eyes out. As in, they say while she was watching the video that Igby sent to them. You know that Igby thought that she is wise and smart. But she never know that she was hurting herself, because for her to watch that video, information have it that she did something that she's not supposed to do, that the CCTV camera in that LekkiMansion, she paid the engineer to connect it for her, such that she was watching what is going on there. So every move that QueenNaomi makes in the Igby is watching it in her. Hey, now wow. Anyway, I don't want to believe that this is true, but I will always tell you what I hear. But I will not forget to let you know that these are all alleged information, okay? But somehow, I don't know if I'm to say that I believe it or not, but I have to share it the way I hear it. So they said she shared a video in their group where Kabiyesi was begging Queen Naomi. At first, she captured where Kabiyesi was having meetings with the staff that is working for them in that royal mansion. At some point, Queen came out to tell Kabiyesi that he wants to go out, and Kabiyesi was using delay tactics to stop Queen from going out. And at the end of the day, Queen did not go out again. Then, few hours later, they saw, because they were busy watching the whole thing, they saw Kabiyesi when he sent a maiden to go and call Queen and Queen said she is not coming. Kabiyesi sent the second one, telling Queen that if she did not come, that he will come, and he's going to pass the night with her in her chambers if she refused to come. And yet Queen did not come. Then the next thing they saw is Kabiyesi going to Queen Naomi's apartment, because they said that place have about, that house, that building have about 4 apartments, bigger ones. So, they said that place is as big as anything. But even though the palace is bigger than it, but it is well furnished more than the palace. You know that place is Kabiyesi's personal property, but the palace is community property. In as much as Kabiyesi is trying to elevate the palace by building all these beautiful mansions inside it, but it does not belong to Kabiyesi personally. you know that is the royal home of Ile-Ife people. So anyone that becomes king moves in. you know so that they said the way Kabiyesi furnished that Lekki mansion, it is something else. That is his second palace. So Igbi was busy watching everything that was going on. Then they saw when Kabiyesi went to Queen Naomi's apartment where Queen Naomi was occupying. But initially they said Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi was staying in the same place, but in different rooms, sha. But when when Queen Naomi decided that she's no longer interested in the marriage, that period that she changed everything, when Kabiyesi moved in again, she decided to move to a different apartment that is a little bit far from Kabiyesi's own. But Kabiyesi walked from that place to where Queen Naomi was staying right now. And they saw when Queen Naomi went on her knees begging Kabiyesi to please give her her freedom. That what is it that she have done to him? That she did not offend him, or that even after everything, that the only crime she committed was loving Kabiyesi with all her heart, begging Kabiyesi to please, that this thing is too much on her, that Kabiyesi want to useless her life for because she loved him. They said at that point, they said Kabiyesi felt so bad too. Kabiyesi was begging Queen Naomi to please calm down. That with this rate that she is going, crying and begging, that she will break down. Kabiyesi, Queen Naomi says she doesn't care, that she is breaked already, that Kabiyesi have break her into pieces already, that it doesn't matter whether she breaks down or not. They say she was crying and Kabiyesi was begging her. She was kneeling down. They said she went on Kabiyesi's knees begging. Then Kabiyesi carried her up. They were watching it. They say Kabiyesi carried her up, took her to the sofa there, because it was in the sitting room that Kabiyesi entered. You know that Queen Naomi is very sensible enough. She doesn't want the guards to see the drama. They said Kabiyesi entered her sitting room before all of this drama started. Then at that point, they said Kabiyesi carried her up and sat her down on one of the cushion. Then Kabiyesi was there too, Kabiyesi sat on the couch too and drew Queen Naomi closer to himself. They say Queen Naomi was laying down on her chest. Olori TikTok with them, they were watching it. They said Kabiyesi was cuddling Queen Naomi, telling Queen Naomi sorry, that it is going to be fine, no, that he is going to do something that will surprise Queen Naomi. That sometimes that he doesn't understand what he is doing, but right deep in his mind that it is only Queen Naomi that is in this heart. I'm sure at that moment that she said that, they said Olori TikTok, they said she cried. But while she was crying, they were still watching it to know the outcome. They say while she was telling Queen Naomi that she can marry 100 wives and all of that, but they don't mean anything to him. That is only Queen Naomi that is right there in his mind, in his heart. That Queen Naomi is the soul of his soul. Queen Naomi is this, Queen Naomi is that. They say why he was saying all of that, Queen Naomi, who was crying at some point, dozed off. And they say Kabiyesi, when the moment Kabiyesi noticed that Queen Naomi have sleep, Kabiyesi was looking at Queen Naomi's beautiful face. Look at the beautiful face now. You can't even resist it. You see this beautiful face, Kabiyesi cannot resist it. And it's not all about the beautiful face. The beautiful face with brain, with everything you can think of in a woman. They say at that point, Kabiyesi was looking at her face, smiling, touching her. Hey, my people, oh, they say all of the TikTok was they almost tied themselves. They say someone like Igbi. They say Igbi fainted. So they rushed that one to the hospital. On getting to the hospital, they said her blood pressure have increased. All of the TikTok, they say she cried and cried and cried. And I was like, why are you crying? You know, at this point, they were thinking that they have conquered the everything, that they are now in charge. They are the people in the palace while Queen Naomi is out there. Queen Naomi might be out there, but you see, in the scale of preference of love, Queen Naomi is number one. As a matter of fact, there is no love. Kabiyesi does not love any of these women. He was just playing game with them. He was just using them to see if Queen Naomi will get jealous and come back to him and all of that. The moment Queen Naomi returns back to Kabiyesi, I bet you see all of these women, they will cry. They will cry. The main reason why they will cry is because Kabiyesi might not be able to pay attention to them again. Or Kabiyesi might just be doing it so that the society will not say, why did you marry them if you know that you cannot take care of them? If you know you cannot do this or do that. But when it comes to attention and showing love, Kabiyesi will focus on Queen Naomi and leave them behind. And that is why they are crying. Now, Kabiyesi is giving everything to Queen Naomi, even when Queen Naomi is saying, I don't want, and yet Kabiyesi is doing all of that. What do you think will happen the moment she returns? Hey, they said she cried. She cried. These are big eyes, they think. Anyway, guys, that is what we are here, Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Watch out for next episode, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my page and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.